Good morning everyone and welcome back to a new daily gaming news video here at the New Byte. My name is Hustis and quick warning ahead. There's no spoilers in here, but if you're on the internet right now and have still not seen Avengers Endgame, please be wary now. I've been researching and looking up, of course, news stories for you, and so many news sites just like bring out the spoilers, which is the really unsatisfying thing, and yeah, just be wary about that. But of course, we don't do spoilers unless we specifically, of course, want to warn you about that. So hey, in case you missed it, there's a spoiler cast out about Endgame, and yeah, nothing else there really regarding Endgame. There's news. Let's just jump in, and the very big news that I want to put forward is actually that in Osu, that music and rhythm game, which has over 60,000 songs in it, got completed for the very first time actually. It took 4 years, and the person that did it was Satsuma, which is his avatar right here. It took 4 years to get through this feat, and last Saturday over to Sunday morning, it finally happened. And all of the maps were done for. They're just finished. That's amazing. And for that feat, of course, Satsuma also earns a special reward, and that's the title of the first completionist. Congratulations. And in case, you want to go in it for yourself, we also linked here an how-to article as well. And something that took 5 years even was this streamer's career, well, in Minecraft, permadeath, which is something really cool, I'd say, because the idea of the whole thing is, of course, you play until you die, but just making it happen so that you play for 5 years without ever dying, that is a feat. And sadly, this time it ended in a not very satisfying way. As you can see here, he's just playing in a cave, and all of a sudden he gets basically bombed from the zombie kid. And as we know, if you play Minecraft, you know these are really tough enemies. And boom, he's dead, and his 5-year run comes to an end. That's sad, but that's just how it is. And by the way, Minecraft also released its biggest update yet in the Java launcher, and that is its version 1.14. So if you want to play yourself, there's even new stuff in there right now. So if these though just had its anniversary, and we can now see actually there's also an update coming to the Xbox store. As you can see, there is an anniversary package which will have all the DLC bundled with the base game, of course, and also the 2 new DLCs which were announced with the anniversary of that game. When this will come out is not sure yet, but of course if you have a Game Pass, for example, you can already play the game in all its DLC in right now. And if you were frustrated with Nintendo Labo, I found also there's a company which is called Sweat Proof Gaming, which actually does like controller grips like these here, and then also introducing this VR headset strap band, so you can just use it with your head without needing to holding them up, and it's not intrusive. So that means the whole mod here that you can use actually works without any other things. You don't need to build around it with the Labo VR kit. You just put it in as is and the band around it, and then you're good to go. Sadly, the company has closed on its pre-orders and they're shipping now the product, so it could be a while until you can order this one again. But if you want to play games in VR with the Nintendo Switch, like for example Breath of the Wild or the Super Mario Odyssey experience, then you don't need to hold it up all the time now again. So that came out actually on Saturday morning or Friday evening, depending from where you're from. There was also news regarding Kingdom Hearts 3 and Premium DLC, and apparently Tatsuya Nomura went on stage at the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra event and talked a little bit about that. So the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3 is called Remind for now, as in re and then big letters mind, and it will have an additional scenario called Remind, Limit episode and a new boss, a secret episode and a new boss, and also an English VA option. But don't worry, there's also an update coming for free, and that is a new Keyblade and a new form. So that's actually kind of good that this is not locked behind a paywall, I think. When that DLC will launch though, that is a completely different question. For now nothing else has been announced regarding that. And just a shout out to modders in general. There are already mods coming out for Mortal Kombat 11, and one of these mods is, for example, that you can just play all the characters from the storyline. For example, you have Chronica, Sarox, and the Sector boss here, and even other NPCs if possible. And a second mod, even if you're playing on PC, removes the FPS lock even in fatalities, so you don't have a jump between 30 and 60 FPS back and forth, but here you can actually unlock it all, so everything runs at 60 FPS at least. And one last bit of news actually in the development story is there's one about Shovel Knight, and if you would think that this NES 2D styled game was done only in 2D, you were wrong. Actually, it was developed in 3D, and I can hardly believe it myself. But yeah, its own developer from Yacht Club Games explains that, yeah, the game was set up in 3D actually for easier just implementation. And in another developer news bit, we have the game World War Z selling actually above expectations. I think that is very rare to hear, at least these days, on PC, actually thanks to the Epic Store exclusivity, the developer says. The game sold more than 250,000 Epic Games Store copies and counted more than a quarter of total sales. Good on them, and congratulations then for making more sales than expected. And yes, the last bit of news, don't worry, this is not a spoiler, this is just that Avengers Endgame made $1.2 billion in its opening weekend, and that's just like, congratulations, man, that's just crazy. Again, just a simple reminder, if you want to hear us talk spoilers, we have a 90-minute long episode here on our YouTube channel, the Avengers Endgame Spoilercast with me, Houstis, and Emily, of course. There's also an audio version on the website, so that's why you always should check back with us as well. So yeah, check back every now and then on thenewbyte.com. There's more news stories coming in between these summary videos, so it's definitely worth some minutes of your day.